Well, welcome back everybody to another episode of Prison Tycoon under new management, where we are here building one of the best prisons of all time. Kind of. Really, maybe a little bit. So one thing that I didn't go over about in the last episode, not yesterday, but in the last episode, is that with the new update to this game, you obviously saw it in the first episode, you can actually get 2 prisoners in at one time. Now in early access when I first played this game, you were only getting 1 prisoner a day. So now you can get multiple prisoners, which is kind of cool. So I really do like that very, very well. Yeah, so today we got to actually build a kitchen, which is going to correspond with what we have here, kind of a little bit with the, what did you call this? The cafeteria, the mess hall, anything like that. Wait. Time out. Hang on. Essential rooms. Dining room, no. Restrooms, no. Facilities. I think facilities is what we need. Staff rooms, no. Resource, pavement, lighting. Resource production? No. Hey, by the way, we got a new generator. $20,000 for a new electric generator. Very, very big. Staff rooms, right? Yeah, kitchen, staff room. All right, so this is what we need. A nice staff room here. Now, wait a sec. How big does this staff room need to be, or how big does this kitchen need to be? We're looking at an 8x8. Okay, so an 8x8. So we got 8x8. Oh, I see. I see what's going on here. I messed it up. So I actually need to shrink this down a little bit. I need to edit this down if I can. I don't know if I can, actually, thinking about it. I might have to delete, move, help. Oh, wait. Drag, hold, alt to delete. Okay, yes. Ah, yes. So we want to at least get rid of this. Yes, okay, so we want to get rid of that, and then we want to go ahead and then add the kitchen. So this could be 4, 8, boom. Look at that. Fantastic. Now, which way do the members come in? Well, maybe they come in through here. I think then we can put a door through here. The kitchen, the kitchen is not what you expect it to be, I don't think. If you've never seen this game, by the way, that looks new. It's a little bit different with the actual use of the kitchen. The kitchen is going to bring production of food, so therefore the food will then be on the counter. It's not like a straight, like, here you got to go here and they transfer the food over and transfer the food over. No, what happens is they produce the food and then magically it appears in some of these trays and things like that. So to have a connected room, you might think, well, that's not a good idea. Well, I mean, look, you don't need it. That's the problem. You don't need it. So see, even if I wanted to, I could try to put a door here, but I guess that's not allowed. Don't know why, but it's not. Things that we could bring in is food shelf. Food shelf will display food for prisoners to purchase. So if we wanted to, we could actually put food up in here, I think. Zone not allowed? I guess in here? Why in the kitchen? This is a little weird. The prisoners wouldn't come in here into the kitchen, no? I would expect them to buy the food from out there. I don't know, a little weird. Giant fridge to use to store preserved beverages allows cooks to work. Cooking counter, a flat surface perfect for food preparation, allows cooks to work. So you can see down here, it's very small, but it generates 3 food an hour. This generates 3 food an hour, and this is literally just purchased by inmates. Inmates can purchase food. So we're going to put a little bit of a kitchen counter here, or like a cooking counter, or a prepped counter, and that will help generate more food an hour. The beverages will help generate more food an hour. And we got to kind of like, be conscious of the fact of how much money we have. Microwaves will generate food per hour, and we have to hire a chef too, which you probably already know. Make sure we have a trash can in here. We have a trash can in here. Yeah, we have a trash can in here as well. Anything else that we can add to this? Well, a fire extinguisher, let's be honest, sounds pretty good. If you watch any of my recipe for disaster, fire extinguishers are essential in the kitchen. So maybe that should be essential here. Everything else we don't have yet. We don't have the ability to bring in. We could bring in more of this, right? More cooking stoves, which would help our maintain or generate our food even more. But I think we're just fine. I think we're fine the way we are. We're going to leave it that. So let's go ahead and pause real quick. I totally forgot that I'm not on pause, but we're going to pause. Let's go ahead and hire an actual chef. So we want production obviously, but maybe at a cheap rate, like this right here, plus or times 1 on the production, $470, which is actually the cheapest one. He's the cheapest salary a month guy here, and he has one of the best productions. So Jamal, welcome.
Greetings.
Greetings to you, Jamal. Welcome to the squad. Look at him. He looks so fancy. Look at his shoes too. How fancy is that? So there we go. We have that built in. Now the game wants us to build a pharmacy, which is another thing we can absolutely jump into. Why? Like, I don't know if it's that essential early on. We do have quite a bit of money though, to be fair. I could build a pharmacy kind of by the staff room. This staff room, and I did talk about how the staff room will probably maybe be expanded, but even like right now, the staff room is quite big and there's still a lot of things we can put in there. So if I can sneak maybe a pharmacy in here, right next to the staff room, I think I'd be pretty happy with that. Sorry, pharmacy? No, infirmary. We don't want an infirmary. We want a pharmacy, please. Pharmacy, 8x8. Yeah, I should be able to sneak a nice little pharmacy right in here. A place where the inmates just won't need to go. They won't. This is strictly just for our staff so that they can generate more medical supplies. And the medical supplies will then go into our infirmary when we build an infirmary. So let's just make sure that we have other stuff going on in here to help produce more and more. For instance, like a microscope, it will help produce +2 medical supplies. Would a poster? No, poster that ain't gonna help. Energy bar cutout, like that's kind of funny. Medicine cutout, okay, cool. Let's put a trash can in here. I feel like a trash can is essential in almost every room. Anything else really to help out in the medical? No, but we can kind of double stack, I think, if we wanted to, like put another medicine cabinet, even put another laboratory counter if we wanted to, and just kind of leave that how it is for right now. Let's go ahead and find ourselves a pharmaceutical, or pharmacy tech, I guess, kind of like person. Let's see, medical. Where would I go for this? Medical? Medic? Medic? Kitchen therapist, gardener, maintenance. Medic. Yeah? Yeah, medic. Sure. Wow, Amir has 3 stars, but he's $1,000 per month. I don't think I need that. $360, $368 for +1 or 1 times production. Yeah, I think that's good. So Bronco, hi, is gonna be our pharmacy guy. There we go. Now we have a pharmacy going on. Now it would be pointless to have a pharmacy medical supplies going on when you don't have an infirmary, right? Why would you not have an infirmary? Yeah, so the next thing we want to do is slowly start building in and bringing in a infirmary. Now, where would you put an infirmary? Well, that's a pretty good question on how I have this all laid out. It is kind of jacked up the way I have this all laid out, but I guess trying to find a way, like I would like an infirmary in here eventually, and maybe I kind of wait on that for now. Maybe we produce the medical supplies. I don't expect the 2 prisoners that we have right now to get into a fight. So let's go ahead and go on to a normal speed. I mean, look, there's just 2 lonely dudes hanging out, right? Watching some TV, messing about with the DVD shelving there, and now has to use the toilet. So I don't think they're going to be fighting anytime soon. Really, look at this. Look at the effects of the lights in this game. Pretty cool, right? Yeah, I don't expect there to be any really conflicts, any issues. Maybe, if anything, one of them will get a wild hair up their bum and try to escape. But even that's still far-fetched. To be fair here, this guy had to travel a very long way just to use the toilet here. I think I want to put toilet. Can I put toilets in here? Showers, bathroom sinks. Can I put toilets in here? Doesn't seem like I can. So this is strictly just a shower room. All right. I could bump this out a little bit and then add more stalls, because it is a little weird having this bathroom just over here. But over here, we're going to eventually need maybe a toilet or 2 as well. Yep. Anyways, yeah. So like I said, we have already produced 150 medical or food supplies from our kitchen going on here, which is really good. We're going to be producing 150 medical supplies at our pharmacy here in a few seconds.
To all prisoners, it's time now to have a little think about all of the bad things that you've done. Good night.
It is time to think about all the little bad things that you've done. So this is the night. We're going to go into the next month, which is going to be July. Like I said, every 1 day is technically 1 month. So all the staff members are going to be eventually going home. So he has a travel home. Let's see here. So we got the medical supplies done. We got the food supplies done. The prison wants us, or they want us to increase our prison to 10. They want us to grant 10 parolees, rehab 10 prisoners. So really, it's kind of up to, you know, getting our prisoner on, our prison game on, right? And like I said, I do want to expand a entire cell block out over here, and eventually move these guys over to the cell block. And then once that happens, then I can start using this building for more stuff. Visitation, infirmaries, things of that nature. So look at this. They do give you, like I said, if you've never played this game, they do give you a brief summary of what happened in the whole day or month. Money spent, $170,000. Money earned, $115,000. So you can see there was no profit there, obviously. But this was our first day. We're going to go to the next month, and the next month is going to bring us to July 1985, which in return we will get, or we should get new prisoners today. I don't know how many, hopefully more than 2. It'd be nice to drop a 4 bomb on me. I don't know if 2 is the max number, but we can bring in more. Now we could go ahead and spend a little bit more money on our pathing, just cuz. Oh, look at that, red pebbles. That's kind of cool. Red pebbles for like maybe a desert. Let's go ahead and spend a little bit more money on some pathing just to kind of even it out a bit, right? It's not too expensive to do this, so that's why I'm doing it, and it just makes the place look a lot better overall. It does. There we go. There we go. Cool. Eventually, maybe if I can, I don't know how it works, but I can maybe put like actual sidewalks and things like that later on and so forth. Building a kind of like a workout, like the yard, right? The yard where they go and work out. They have gyms and things like that, and that nature. Basketball court. Eventually, something we want them to do and have for them. Climatization, keeping sure that they are cooled, they are warm, because it is July, right? It is July, and the temperature is 77 degrees, which it's actually really nice weather. I think once it does come to the winter time, there's going to be cold fronts, and the cold fronts are going to bring on snow, I believe. I think is how it's going to happen. So temporary unassignment to infirmary. So what's going on here? We might have a little bit of an issue going on here. What's happening here, buddy? No therapy assigned? Why are you in so bad condition? Why are you hurting? So it looks like this man's going to need an infirmary. So we're kind of like getting our hands tied here. All right, so how much money would it cost if me to start doing this cell block? $3,000 to start building it out. Not too bad, really not too bad. So let's see here. We'll do that. Put a door here, and then get it to the power grid here. One new feature that has been added to full release here is the ability to the ability to clone. That's such a big thing. They didn't have it before, and I'm glad that they have it now. So we're gonna do this. Oh crap, I could actually shift click if I wanted to, but I totally messed up on that. 2,000 here, and that will be that. Now I am adding more than I need to, right? I can pick these up if I want to, and I can go ahead and move them, right? I don't necessarily need to build new ones like I just did, but I'm kind of future-proofing myself a little bit. Now, I don't want to get too ahead of myself because obviously money will be an issue eventually. Possibly, maybe, I don't know. It depends. How many prisoners are we going to get today, right? That's the real question. Now, I don't know if I can move a cell with a prisoner inside of it, but we're going to try here. Oh my god, you can. He's very upset, but you can definitely do it. I'm glad that you can. I hate that I did that to him, but I do want to assign him to that cell instead. I know he has low health. We'll take care of that. I want to assign him to that cell just to keep it organized. And then, of course, like we have to, clean it up with the networks here. We got to go all the way through. We want to make sure that we go through every single cell here and just kind of zap it through. Very well. There you go. Okay, so now that entire cell is done. Even this we can kind of just pick up and move, which is so handy, so handy. We'll put the showers again right here, and we could actually probably sneak in a bathroom over here as well. So this is a little weird, I will be honest. This is a very weird thing to do, this whole shower kind of situation. I actually might kind of just get rid of this idea and start fresh on the showers, which is exactly what I'm going to do. So now we have this whole empty box here that we're going to use. We're going to have an infirmary. We're going to be visitation, conjugal visits, if you know what conjugal visits are. Things like that. Let's go ahead and get the... Is it the essential room for a shower? Yeah, it's an essential room. Let's get that going on here. So let's see which one would come first. Well, it really doesn't matter. Let's make it too wide. It's going to get busy in here fast. So maybe we do that. Keep the door right there. And then just add a bunch of showers. Right? Let's make sure that we can copy this. No, not the room, please. Just the item. Yeah, just the item. Okay, all right. Well, that's all right. I'll do it myself. Okay, let's do this, this, and this. 4 showers there. Maybe rotate. One right there. Actually, you know what? We'll just. Can I get rid of that? No. Let's move that. Cell clean. Like, I just want to move it. Can I move it? Oh, I just pick it up and drag it. There you go. We'll do that, and then we will clone it. Can I like copy, Control, Shift? No. Okay, that's fine. There we go. 1 and 1, and really to kind of get the like whole maximum out of this, we can move this to the side. Possibly. Okay, we'll move that to the side. I think I could have done that. Oh no, it actually doesn't fit like that. I was hoping I could like put it in the middle there, but it doesn't fit like that. Okay, never mind. That was a waste of money. That's fine. So they have about what, 7 showers there. Let's make sure that they have, how much money do we have? $16,000. Let's actually move this. Believe it or not. Let's move or clone it. How much would it cost if I cloned this? $3,000? Yeah, I'm willing to do that. Let's do that. I don't like where the door is sitting though. I don't know if I can move this or not. I feel like I might be able to. There we go. Just click and hold it. I just got done saying it. Okay. All right. Okay. Energy. Let's make sure that this is connected to the network. Wow, I effed that one up big time. And then let's make sure that we are using enough toilets here. Here, toilet. I think if I put this there, they can sneak in there. Maybe? I'm not sure. Let's kind of just make it kind of similar to the showers. Again, do not shift click. There we go. That should be fine. Yeah, so 7 showers, 7 toilets. I think that's very well here. $12,000 to make an infirmary. This really might be an issue here. A big issue. I don't want to take a loan out. I really don't want to take a loan out. Infirmary. How big does this can be? Or how big can this be? Let's make this right here. 8x8. Okay, it can be 8x8, $2,000. We'll make the infirmary door right next to this door so that they can come in very quickly. This is $1,200. F. Put that right there, and then we know that they're gonna need a bed. And if we wanted to, we can add another bed so that we can have even more, right? We can have even more inmates in there in case, you know, they need to have more. So let's see if we can do that. Let's make sure we have enough room. Does that work? Yeah, I guess that works. So we can have 2 inmates in there, and then we gotta hire another medic. So let's make sure we hire another medic. Hire, please, medic. Production, really, let's get the cheapest of the cheap right now. I know, right? Poor healthcare. It's 355, 0.9 sauna. We'll have sauna as our infirmary. There we go. Now we should be able to go ahead and assign this prisoner low health. Let's go ahead and assign him to infirmary 1. And he should go ahead and treat himself or get himself treated now. Again, like I said, there should be a bus rolling up today, possibly giving us more prisoners. More prisoners mean more money.
Hope you slept well, and I hope you all have a great day.
What a dapper young man, or old fellow. Whatever. But take a look at this. Now we're using medical supplies to go ahead and treat our prisoner in the infirmary. Like, I know it's common sense, but it's just cool to see, right? Decorations are things that we can add eventually later on once we get a lot of money. There's not a lot of decorations going on in this prison, but for good reason too, because we just don't have enough. Hey, take a look.
Hey, we have warhead that just joined the prison. This is gonna be the worst day of your life.
Exactly. So it looks like we get 2 prisoners here, which is good for our population, good for our money, good that we can actually study these guys. So first things first, let's go ahead and just assign them to a cell. And we'll assign them there, make sure that he's there, and we'll assign them here. And then we got to look into their disorders, see what we got going on, making sure that they're okay. This is Femi. He tried to set a national park on fire. He was a professional athlete. He even won some medals. We'll have to make sure that we offer him a lot of literature. So yeah, he's a pyromaniac. And a pyromaniac is actually a disorder we don't even have available for us. So that's a little bit of a problem. This is Ivo. He's addicted to gambling and seeks illegal ways to get money to feed his addiction. He doesn't look like an athletic guy at all. So both of these guys are kind of demanding a therapy room that we just don't own. So what do? Well, we go with the Divine, because the Divine will slowly tear down these guys' disorder, but it won't work in the highly fashion that we want it to. So we're going to go ahead and put these guys both into the Divine. We don't have really enough money quite yet to expand and bring in these new therapy rooms, but I hope that eventually we will. All right, let's go ahead and press play. Now, I don't know if you can sell resources. Can you sell resources? I'm not really sure. Prison resources. Money is your most important resource. Is need to build rooms, hire staff, and pay all the bills that keep everything running. Of course, energy is what keep working. Yes, we know about energy. Food. Yes, we know about food. We know. So can we actually sell resources? I don't think we can. I think we can only buy resources. Look at the prison policy. Very good. Very, very good. I do like this. I do like this a lot, actually. Now, wait a sec. I do want to take a look at a few things. Energy. Oh, well, Femi has been rehabilitated that fast. There you go. Hey, $1,400. Congratulations, my good man. You've been rehabilitated. Just want to take a look at some of these heat maps. Okay. Like, look at that. The freaking thermostat temperature is up here. Now, wait a sec. It's hot. It's hot. So we're in the middle of the July. Oh, wow. It is hot. We're in the middle of July, so this is very new to me. This is a new mechanic that I am just not well aware of, because it wasn't in the game last time I played. So it's in the middle of the July here. It is 95 degrees, and it is freaking hot. And I absolutely agree that it's freaking hot. So what do you got to do? We got to put some ACs, put some fans, some heaters, some air conditioning, not a heater, but not a radiator either. $1,200 to have a radiator. Now, I do not know how it operates in this game. I don't know if you put... Oh, it's a radius thing. Ah. It's a radius thing. So, I think a fan... I think a fan might be our best option here in every single room in this entire building. So, we'll go there. In that room. We'll go there in that room. And we gotta fan off these people. Like, it is very, very important, right? Make sure these people are fanned off in there. I guess the bathrooms need a fan too. I mean, obviously the air conditioner, in comparison, right? In comparison, the air conditioner gives off that much radius. The fan gives off that much radius. That seems like the same radius. Can the AC just be the entire building, or does it just have that radius as well? Like, do you put a fan in a bathroom? Like, I don't, but you know, whatever. So there we go. These, I guess, are now done. And I guess one thing to think about is we want to really prioritize places that are going to be visited. This empty room most likely won't be visited, but the infirmary, you know, we have somebody working there. We have somebody actually healing in there. And those are things that are eventually going to be, you know, things to look into, or things that, you know, that we have to cool off, right? Cool off, cool off. Look at the freaking temperature, dude. Make sure the climate is going well in here. My lord, I was not ready for this. So this is going to be interesting, because then when it comes winter time, believe it or not, boom, you know, we're going to need to put heaters in every room. It is a little strange. It feels like putting all these standing fans in, but you know, all to your best, I guess. Put one right there. Put one right there. Definitely put one in the entertainment room. Yeah, you got to definitely put a couple in the cafeteria here. It is weird if I just sat this in the middle of the room, but Maybe blow it towards the prisoners. You definitely got to have one into the kitchen here, that's for sure. And then when it comes to this, like, do you have to like install a fan in every single room? That's kind of excessive, like, in a way, right? How are we looking? Yeah, we're still looking at climate. Yeah, we have to install a fan in every single room. Interesting. Very, very interesting. It's like the spam of the fans here. Not really sure how I feel about that. I'll be honest with you. Put one right there. Put one right there. And there might be a different way to go about this. I don't think I want to put any in like these big empty hallways, like I said again. I don't need to put one in the holding cell, which is weird. But there we go. We should be fine on climate. And the climate is going to be temporarily. I mean, it's not always going to be hot, right? So there we go. Let's go ahead and press play. Maybe things will start cooling off now. Yeah, so things are starting to cool off. Obviously, you don't want to have it hot everywhere because your people will, you know, they'll become very angry. They'll become very angry and start fighting each other because, oh, it's hot, you know? Everyone's tempers start to get lower and lower. The fans are going to be an increase in energy consumption that we have every month as well. So, again, that's something we got to look into. Right now, like generation versus consumption and hourly rates here, it's a huge difference, right? At least as of right now, we're spending more than we're making. So we have to save up money to buy another generator as well. So there's our little tiny generator. Oh, believe it or not, this entire generator doesn't power this entire prisoner.
Join the prison.
Hey!
This is going to be the worst day of your life.
Great. So we have a new prisoner. I was not expecting another bus to follow through here, but we have another bus, which is potential for even more money. So let's see here. Who is it? This is Sod. He scammed old people using fraudulent contracts. He is very nervous and agitated and ignores the guards. Here, you will have plenty of time to read. So he is a liar. Again, another thing that we do not have. We do not have this therapy room, but we will assign him. Yes, we will assign him to there, and then we will have him into the divine as well. That's where he will be assigned to, right? Temporary assignment, disorders, temporary assignment to isolation, assigned, divine. Yeah, okay, good. Yeah, he'll be assigned to the divine. And that will be that. So we officially have 5 prisoners. Yeah, we have 5 prisoners. 1 guard. 1 guard, which is kind of crazy. Money generated in the last hour generation, last hour consumption. I don't know about the money. That's a little strange, if I be honest with you. This number seems wrong. Maybe. I'm not sure. But we'll worry about that later. Whoa, that's our guards there. One thing we gotta also think about is eventually, it's hot in here. Still, it's still hot in here with even this fan. I guess like maybe multiple fans in here. One right there, and then another, another off to the right. It is a little strange. I'm not spending $1,200 for a fan. I'm sorry, it's not happening. Or for an AC unit. I can't afford it. I just strictly can't afford it. Now it's gonna get a little spicy in here because now they only have 1 TV to kind of get entertained here. So investing in our entertainment is gonna be something we're gonna have to do as well. But yeah, look at our energy consumption. We are now we're trending in the wrong direction. Doesn't give us a clear-cut number about what's going on here. Unless maybe I click it. No, still not a clear-cut number. This number used to be a lot better. It's just like the numbers are frozen there. Let's see. Yeah, it's a little weird. It's a little weird what's going on up there. Anyways, we'll continue. Let's go and hit it fast here. Our energy is dwindling fast. I think now is the time I save money for our next, just a generator. I mean, how much was that? 5,000, 10,000? I don't know. I don't remember. I don't remember how much that was. $10,000 for that little tiny generator. $20,000 for a giant electric generator. Interesting. Interesting indeed. Okay. Well, once these people start getting up to their sentences, they can go on, parole and things of that nature. Things should start looking better. right? I know it looks a little kind of crazy right here where it's like, ooh, you know, wow. You're not looking too good, but I think once you start getting more prisoners in, things will start to flip here. So if you see here, energy consumption is at 2,700 compared to our generation, which is 1,100. So we are spending 1,600 energy per month as of right now. Now that number is a little bit inflated because, let's be honest, we have fans going off. Now going into the next month, going into July, into August, it still very much could be a hot month, right? It could definitely be a hot month still. So we'll have to keep our eye on that. I wonder how the fans work though. So do the fans only turn on when they need to turn on? And what I mean by that is, like, since right now it's 68 degrees, do the fans only turn on when it's hot? And if so, good. And then, like, when it's during, like, cold or cooler days, things like that, do they turn off and we don't have to use their energy? I hope that's the case. I hope that's the case, because energy will become an issue before you know it. Good morning.
Time to work.
Hey!
We have a new forehead that just joined the prison. This is gonna be the worst day of your life.
So I'll never get tired of that. By the way, we got 3 new prisoners. Awesome to see. The most we've ever had. And this is going to be Devin. He developed and sold computer viruses. He does not have a good relationship with his family, and hopefully he won't try to hack into the prison's website. A disorder. He has a hacker disorder, which is another one that we just cannot, like, do efficiently yet. We have to assign him to the divine. That just is what it is. He will be put there. Now we have another one. Who do we have here? This is Sean. He hit a policeman while driving drunk. He keeps asking when he will be able to call his family. So luckily for him, we can assign him to the art room, I believe. Is that where the drinkers go? I think that's where the drinkers go and the angry people go to the reading. Is that where they go? Can I actually take a look at that real quick? Art room. Yeah, alcoholic. So yeah, art room. Sean is going to go to the art room, and hopefully we can get his disorder pushed out fast, because once he does that, we get a little bit of money there. So we get, gosh darn it, we do get money for accepting prisoners, obviously. Now this is a little strange. Who is assigned to here? Someone actually assigned to this cell block? Can I see this? Energy actions. Who's assigned here? Room is opening hours. Room is closed. Like, this isn't assigned to anyone, no? I don't think it is. Anyways, let's see here. Perun, he likes to take things that are not his. So this guy has 2 disorders. He's kleptomatic and he's a sociopath. We don't have those rooms. It's gonna get very spicy, I believe, here, believe it or not. Sooner rather than later. Let's move him here, I think. Is that his assigned cell? I think that was his assigned cell. So now we have all of our prisoners. Should probably slow it down just a little bit, just in case things get spicy. Now we do have 1 maintenance, 1 guard, 8 prisoners. Very, very crazy here. $9,000 though. Energy being used like a son of a gun. And I'm gonna keep my eye on that because, wait, what happened to Kurt here? Why does Kurt have this? Kurt is not healthy, so let's go ahead and make sure Kurt goes to the infirmary, gets taken care of. Hurry up, Kurt, you gotta get there, man. What's going on with you, buddy? What's wrong with you? So yeah, 8 prisoners, increase the prison population with 10 new prisoners, grant 10 paroles, rehab 10 prisoners. We only rehab 1 during the course of this grant. Yeah, so any money that I do end up getting, it's gonna go straight to electricity. Yeah, our electric consumption is just crazy. So the violent and erratic behavior of the prisoners is measured by the value of conflictivity. When a prisoner has high conflictivity, he will be prone to pick a fight or try to escape from the prison. To lower his conflictivity and bring a prisoner to reason, you will need to take a drastic measure. Build an isolation cell and confine the prisoner until he is less hostile. Okay, we do not have a we don't have an ISO room, and it looks like that is going to be something that we're gonna have to do, is bring in an hostile, or not hostile room, an ISO room. So he has high conflictivity. Who is this? This is Pavlos. Interesting, Pavlos, because my man, hey, you've been here. You were one of our first prisoners, and now you want to cop an attitude? Very strange, Pavlos. Very strange indeed. So this is going to dump into our money a little bit even more, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, it's something that we need to have, right? It's an essential room. Isolation block, it is an essential room. Now, I don't think these need to be too big. Yeah, it just needs to be very straightforward. Very simple. What the heck is that? Is that like a fake window? It's like a fake window. That's all they need in here? They don't need a bed? Hey! No, they need a bed. Prisoner dummy. To keep them occupied, a fake window. Like, I can't just like leave them without a bed. They have to have at least a bed. Even though they're in isolation, give them something, right? They can have a a Wilson, right? A Wilson soccer ball. That's funny. They should probably have a trash can in there too. Now, a lot of our prisoners, they do not have trash cans in their cells, and that is strictly my fault. I should probably think about putting trash cans in their cells, but that's going to cut into the profits quite a bit. So let's go ahead and send this guy to isolation, and hopefully he'll go there. I don't know if he will go there willingly, or if he will go there with a guard, or a guard putting it in him, or him in a guard putting him in there. So it looks like he's very frustrated. Yeah, he's very frustrated. But yeah, pretty good. Oh, look at this. Still healing off. Still healing off. That's all right. So far, so good, though. So far, so good. $13,000 is how much we have. I would like to save maybe if we can have until $20,000. If we can get $20,000, that would be really good. That would be really good. We could buy the bigger electric generator, which would help us. Instead of buying $10,000 for these tiny little like generators you hook up to your house for the most part. Now he is very, very like upset. He is very angry. What will happen if his anger goes all the way down? I don't know, but it looks like his conflictivity is down. So maybe we can unassign him to that. Bring him out of isolation. Unassign there. Oh God. So a happy and relaxed prisoner is less prone to start a fight and to make an escape. Very well. So now he should be okay. At least conflictivity wise, he should be okay. He's still very angry. Still very angry, but I get it. He was in isolation for a long time. Hopefully he can calm down. Like, I don't know why he's just running. Like, if you're very unhappy, go do something. Go do something. Don't just like stomp your feet around. Yo, he's running. Hey, he's running. He's running. He's going for it. He's digging a hole. Guards. Hey, who are you? Naya. Hey, pick you up. Naya. Time out. You can't even, like, you can't even. You escaped. Oh my God. You can't pick up the guard. So that must be new. I think you could in early access. Pavlos has escaped. So that's very interesting. So they fixed that. That's all new. In early access, people that were escaping, you could pause time, pick up a guard, and drop him next to the prisoner, and that would change everything. That's not the case here. They changed it, and they changed it for the good. I think that's a really good idea. Honestly, I think that's a really good idea. Pavlos dug under the ground, but he escaped. Wow. Was not expecting that. I was really, really not expecting that at all. Pretty cool on Pavlo's part. I will have to say I am a little impressed. Wow. Very well. Very, very well. Good for him, I guess. That loses money for us, though. But wow. They changed that for the better. That's a good thing, because then you have to really think about your security. You have to think about where your watchtowers are, your cameras are, your guards are. Really, you have to think about all this kind of stuff. Very, very cool to see there. Now, when it comes to her area, now, I don't know if this is strictly just the area that she runs through. If we can pick her up and maybe assign her to a new area, which we absolutely can. So if we wanted to, we can assign her to something like in this area. So she would be working around here. She would be working around here. Maybe she needs to be assigned in this general direction here. Maybe. Now it really gives the value in the prison guards. The guards have more value than ever. You have to be more strategic, I guess, with them, which I dig. That's a good gameplay mechanic. That's a good change in the game for sure, and I do appreciate that.
Call to all prisoners. It's time to think.
It's time. Whoa, wait. freaking plane. They're flying that low, a plane that low above a prison? Are you sure about that? So we have an extra cell open, I guess you could say. An extra cell open for any new prisoners coming through. But we're going to have to build new cell blocks here if we want to house any more people. So, very good. Pavlov's escaped. Good for him. With an escape like that, he deserves it. He dug literally a hole and jumped inside of it and got the hell out of here. Wish you could do that in most situations, right? Just, yeah, I'm going to dig a hole and jump in it, and I don't know where it goes. But I'm out of here. It's like something you'd find in, like, Bugs Bunny or something. I don't know. Looney Tunes. So just in a few seconds here, we're going to move on over to the next month. There it is. And let's just take a look real quick. So in this month, we actually... we didn't have that heat wave going on. So we do consume more than we produce, but it's only 900 that we consume today. So we can expect maybe to consume a 900 more going into the next, which means we definitely need to get another energy source of some kind. But September 1985, there we go. If we need to get a loan, then we will get a loan. There's the money coming in, because every month with the prisoners that we have, money does come in. But that's going to do it in today's episode. Hope you guys enjoyed this episode of Prison Tycoon under new management. Seems like you guys really enjoyed the full release first episode back. If you want to see more, please make sure to hit that like button. Subscribe if you're new, and I will see you in the next video, wherever that may be. And do as always, take care.
And now for my next number, I'd like to return to the classics.